Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today's video, we're going to be doing a market last minute video here. Some last minute players you could be picking up this morning to cash out some stubs later this afternoon. If not later this afternoon, then the next update. But the price is right and you want to get in on these cards now. I promise you, there's some good names here that nobody's paying attention to. So get your ass in here and check this out. All right, the first player we're going to go over, I'm going to give you 10 names of players that you can still make some stubs on potentially, you know, depending upon what SDS does with the updates. I don't have any control over the updates. All I can do is give the best information possible. And the first person that's completely on fire right now is Ryan Mountcastle. He's a 77. 325 stubs to buy him, 550 to sell. I don't think he's going to get to gold this update. I don't think he's going to get 3 points. I think he's only going to get 2 points, but he's absolutely killing right-handed pitching right now. And if you look at his contact and power versus right-handed, it's really low. I don't think they'll give him enough to get to gold, but I think he's definitely going to get to at least 79. And he's definitely going to be somebody who's going to go gold. And right now you can get him for 325 stubs, which is triple your profit once he goes gold. He's killing the ball for Baltimore. And let me go ahead and pull up his stats real quick. All right, so his last 15 games, he's got 6 homers. He's hitting 352 with a 759 slugging. And if you go in and break down his splits versus right-handed pitching, post all-star he's hitting 281, and overall for the season he's hitting 260 against right-handed pitching, but he's been very hot since the all-star break against right-handed pitching. And over the last 2 weeks he's hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching, and he's actually hitting a lot of home runs because he's mostly facing right-handers right now, and he's got 23 homers on the season. So he's definitely someone that could get some contact and power and vision, but contact and power especially versus right-handed pitching. Definitely somebody I'd be buying. I had a bunch of them. I traded them in for the get a gold packs because I'm an idiot, so don't do that. All right, next up we got a pair of Tampa Bay Rays. The first one is catcher Mike Zunino. 346 you can buy him for, 586 he's selling for. Now I do think he's going to go gold tomorrow because his power numbers, even though they're high at 82 and 88, could still go up some more because he's actually hitting home runs at a crazy rate, especially for the catcher position. He could get some beef against right-handed contact too. As you can see, it's 15. All they have to do is push that to like 30 and his vision like 25, and he's gonna go up. I think he could go, like, if they push his power to like 85, you know, to 90 against lefties, and you know, over 90 against righties, that'll be enough to get him the gold. I think it's time to make Zunino gold. I think he's gonna go there. He didn't get touched last update, and I think it's time. I think he's gonna be one of the players that gets the 2 points and goes to gold this time. And his teammate Brandon Lau is only 1,000 stubs right now, 1,100. Basically, you can't make anything off of selling him, but you can buy him for the quick sell price. And I think he's going to get at least 3 points this time, if not 4. And if he gets 4 points, his price is going to jump to over 3,000 at least. So you can triple your stubs once that happens. He's still going off right now. His last 15 games, 321 average, 391 on base, 732 slugging, 6 homers, 15 RBIs. Like, and for the season, he's raised his average over 40 points since the all-star break, and he's got 30 homers and 76 RBIs. So he's killing the ball right now, and since the all-star break, he's just been crazy on fire. So I think he's going to get some love this update, but we'll see. If he goes up to 83 or 84 like I expect him to, then his price will go over 3,000, probably closer to 4,000. So you can make a lot of stubs by buying him at quick sell price right now. All right, next up we have a pair of Blue Jays, one that's not obvious and one that's pretty fairly obvious. The one that's not obvious is Alek Manoah. Doing pretty well for Toronto. He had one rough start in his last 5, but other than that, he's been pretty good. His strikeouts per 9, he could probably get a boost. Let's just go look at his season rate right now. All right, so his strikeouts per 9 right now for the season, he's at 10.32, and in game, he's only at 69K per 9, so that could based on his stats, would definitely get a boost. His biggest problem right now, though, is he's still walking too many people. He's walking 3 people per 9 innings, so that's why he's got a 54 walks per 9 walk rate. So if he could get his walks down a little bit, I think that would help him a little bit too. But I think he's going to get a bump this time to 79. So he's definitely somebody to hold for gold, and he's only at 366. So you can triple your stubs pretty much by buying him now before his price goes up after this update. I think it will. I think he'll go up to 79, and that'll boost his price, and people will start paying attention. Nobody's really really paying attention to him right now, outside of maybe Blue Jays fans. So if you're going to invest in him, now would be the time to do it. The other Blue Jay is Robbie Ray. He's only 2 points away from Diamond, and I don't see any way he doesn't get it. He's striking out a few more people than he usually has in his career, and he's just dominating right now. As you can see, the market's already pretty much there. 4,100 stubs to buy him, about 4,500 to sell him. So you can still make about 900 subs per card if you pick him up before the update later today. I mean, I think they're pretty much given stubs. I don't see any way he doesn't go Diamond. I think he's the surefire, most obvious Diamond lock for today's player update. So if you want to make some quick stubs, go ahead and pick him up and then flip him later when he goes over 5K once he goes to Diamond. I stake my reputation and say that he is a lead pipe lock to go Diamond today. All right, next up, somebody I was backed off of for a little while. He had a start where he gave up 10 runs and the whole market kind of cooled on him, but that's Sandy Alcantara. His strikeouts have really started to come to fruition again. He's up to 8.3 strikeouts per 9, which is raised from about 6.5 earlier this season. As you can see, his K rate is only 54 in game right now, so he could definitely get a boost there. He's only 2 points away from gold. He did have the one rough start since the All-Star break, but since that start, he's pitched 7 against San Diego, giving up nothing, 8 against Atlanta, gave up 1 run, and then 7 against Cincinnati and gave up 2 runs, struck out 11. In those 3 games, he struck out 25 batters over those 3 games. So his games are really starting to pick up. His strikeouts are really starting to pick up. I could see him going gold tomorrow, but it might be another update. Either way, you can still make stubs on him, even though I wouldn't buy him current price of 666 because that's just bad luck. So I wouldn't pay 666. I would pay 665 or 667. Definitely not 666. It's not a good omen. Don't buy him for that. All right, next up, Cincinnati Reds starting pitcher. I think is their best starting pitcher, Tyler Mahle. He's at 479 to buy, 672 to sell. The market is really cooled on him because he had 1 bad start against the Cubs. He gave up 5 runs 2 starts ago. But outside of that, he's been really good. He pitched against Milwaukee, 6 innings, gave up 1 run. 7 innings against Philadelphia, gave up no runs. He had the rough Cubs start, but other than that, he's been really good this season. 1.20 whip, 168 strikeouts, and 141 innings, so he could get some K per 9. Win-loss record doesn't matter, but he is 10-4. He's been really solid for Cincinnati. I thought he should have been a gold already, and then they didn't make him gold. He had that bad Cubs game, but he's had 2 starts since then, and he's been pretty good. So I think this could be the time they just, out of nowhere, make him get that 1 point and go gold. There are definitely some stats he could be bumped up in to get the gold. And right now, like I said, he's under 500 stubs, so you could double your money by investing in him. I bought 20 of them this morning. Might buy some more later if his price stays where it's at this morning. But yeah. I would definitely be buying him if he's still this low throughout the day before the update comes out, because I think it's finally time for him to go gold. Should have already been gold in my opinion, but I think maybe this time they'll go ahead and give it to him. All right, next up, we got somebody that you probably aren't even thinking about right now because he just got his gold back like 2 updates ago, and that's Paul Goldschmidt. And I wasn't even thinking about it until last night. I just happened to be thumbing through some stats and looking at players who were the hottest since the All-Star break, and one of the 3 hottest players actually is Paul Goldschmidt. And I realized, I knew he was having a good second half, and he's always been a second half player, but like he's really having a good second half. I mean, since the All-Star game, he's hitting 345, and I didn't even realize that. Like, it's crazy. And he's got 10 home runs since the All-Star break. He's been hitting righties and lefties, and all his stats are just kind of middle of the road. Like, if they just bump everything a little bit, his contact against right, lefty, power, his vision, I'm not saying he's gonna go diamond this update. I don't think he'll get 5 points, but I would not be surprised to see him go to 84 this update and be knocking on the doorstep of diamond and getting it later. Like maybe next update if he continues to be on the tear that he's on now. He just hit 2 homers against the Tigers yesterday, pretty much carrying the Cardinals to a win. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's going to get some serious love this update. And you could pretty much get him for quick sell. I bought like 20 of them this morning for 1,069 stubs because that's just how I roll. But right now, if you're going to get on Paul Goldschmidt, you have to do it right now because his price is still under 1,100 stubs. And I'm telling you, today, I feel like he's going to get some serious love from SDS and get bumped up to at least 84. If I'm wrong, you can yell at me in the comments, but I think I'm right, and I'm usually right. All right, last but not least, Jake Cronenworth. I've been beating this drum for, I don't know, a month now, and they still haven't given him his diamond. He's still hitting at a tremendous rate. Out of everybody, I know I said Robbie Ray was a stone cold lead pipe lock, but I think Jake Cronenworth, I take it back. I think that Jake is the most locked player for the player update later today. I have 49 of them, so that's not the reason I'm saying this. Mostly, it's not the reason I'm saying this. Mostly it is, but it's not. If that makes sense. But yeah, I think he's gonna go diamond later today. He's at 3,800 stubs right now, so you can still buy him and make some quick stubs by flipping him to 5K when he goes diamond later today, which he's going to go diamond later today. I'm going to keep saying it so, you know, I speak it into existence. But I think it's finally time for Jake Rake Cronenworth to go diamond. And I think he's going to be the #1 lock for me, even ahead of Robbie Ray. Yeah, I'm going to put Jake ahead of Robbie Ray. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button. It is free of charge. So hit that baby and become part of the Buck Nation community. I appreciate it very, very much. If you have any comments or players that you're invested in for today's player update, leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear everything you have to say. If you need more Big Old Buck content, I stream on Twitch Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central. Right now, we're streaming some Madden and MLB, and soon it'll be 2K season, and then pretty much everything on Twitch is going to be 2K. Everything on YouTube will continue to be MLB. So come by, hang out with the best community on Twitch. We have a lot of fun, talk sports, we talk nerd stuff, we talk everything. We have a lot of fun every day. Come hang out. Till next time, you can catch me right here, same buck time. No, I was not pointing at my junk. Same buck time, same buck channel.